Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. This is a game between Zukertort and Steinitz, played in 1886. This is a game from the round 1 of the first ever World Chess Championship match. Zukertort had white pieces and he started with d4. Steinitz played d5, c4, Queen's Gambit, c6, the Slav Defense, e3, the quiet variation, bishop to f5, knight to c3, e6, knight to f3, knight to d7, a3, bishop to d3, and bishop to e2 are the two most played moves nowadays. a3 was played. The idea is to play b4 and c5. Bishop to d6, c5, bishop to c7, b4, and white has a space advantage on the queen side, but there is no pressure on the pawn on d5, so black played e5. Bishop to e2, if d takes on e5, knight takes on e5, and black is freeing his game. We have bishop to e2, knight on g to f6, bishop to b2. Perhaps d takes on e5 should have been considered. Bishop to b2 and now e4, and black has a space advantage on the king side. How relevant is that? Also, the white dark squared bishop does not look very intelligent. Knight to d2, h5, h3, knight to f8, a4 intending b5, knight to g6, b5, knight to h4 attacking the pawn on g2, g3. It is black to move, and this is now the critical position of the game. What would you do in this position if you had black pieces? Would you play safe or risky? Knight to g6 looks like a normal move, a safe move. This is probably what Carlsen would play. Instead, Steinitz played knight to g2 check, king to f1, and the knight is trapped. But now the knight goes desperado. Knight takes on e3 check, f takes on e3, bishop takes on g3. For a sacrifice piece, black has two pawns, and not so clear attack. King to g2, attacking the bishop and defending the pawn on h3, because queen to d7 may be coming. Bishop to c7, queen to g1, but now rook to h6, intending rook to g6. King to f1, intending to run to the queen side. Rook to g6, attacking the queen, queen to f2. Queen to d7, threatening bishop takes on h3. B takes on c6, b takes on c6. Rook to g1, bishop takes on h3, check. Black has now 3 pawns for the sacrificed piece. King to e1, knight to g4 attacking the queen, and white can't allow the knight to stay there. So bishop takes on g4 was played. Bishop takes on g4, and now the bishop is preventing the escape of the white king to the queen side. Knight to e2, queen to e7, knight to f4. If king goes to d1, intending king to c2, then one line goes like this. Queen to g5, king to c2, rook to f6, and if queen goes to e1, then queen takes pawn on e3. And what else? If in this position, knight to f4, then bishop takes on f4, pawn takes on f4, queen takes on f4, queen takes on f4, rook takes on f4, and black now has 4 pawns for the sacrifice piece. Back to our game. Knight to f4, rook to h6, intending g5, bishop to c3, g5, knight to e2, rook to f6, attacking the queen, queen to g2, rook to f3, knight to f1, rook to b8, king to d2, f5, move foot soldiers to the front line, intending f4, a5, f4, rook to h1. If e takes on f4, then e3, check. And after king to e1, pawn takes pawn on f4. And black is winning in this variation too. Back to our game. After f4, we have rook to h1, queen to f7, preparing rook to f2, rook to e1, f takes on e3, check, knight takes on e3, rook to f2, attacking the queen, white to move. The game is lost. Queen takes on f2 was played. If queen goes to g1, then queen to f3, and then white would still have to take the rook. Back to our game. Queen takes on f2, queen takes queen, knight takes on g4, bishop to f4, check, king to c2, h takes on g4, bishop to d2, e3, bishop to c1, queen to g2, king to c3, king to d7, rook to h7, check, king to e6, rook to h6, check, king to f5, bishop takes on e3, bishop takes on e3, rook to f1, check. Black played a move and white resigned. Bishop to f4, white resigned. For the entertainment purpose, I will show you just one line. Rook takes on f4, check. Pawn takes rook. Rook to h5, check. King to e4. Rook to e5, check. King to f3. King to d3, defending the knight. Rook to b3, check. King to c2. Queen takes knight, check. Rook takes queen. King takes rook. King takes rook on b3. f3. And I guess we can stop here. What do you think of the first game of the first ever World Chess Championship match? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.